Hey everyone, it's Teresa talking about healthcare and AI. Now, if you've been following the news lately, you've probably heard about DeepSeek and the incredible advances happening in AI. Now, these developments, they're just glimpses into the rapid changes we're about to see in this AI revolution. Changes that are already impacting us in ways that we probably don't even fully grasp yet. So before we get started talking about the AI revolution, let's take a quick trip back to see how we even got here. So we had about 30 years of something called the scientific technical revolution. That's where we learned about things like nuclear power, space exploration, and early computers. These are the foundation of everything that we're building right now. Then we head on into the digital revolution. Fast forward, and we're talking about personal computing, the internet, and the mobile revolution. The world suddenly became connected in a way that we never thought it could. Next, we've got AI and machine learning. And this is where it's starting to get very, very, very interesting. We've entered into the age of advanced AI, deep learning, and automation. This right here, this is where we are going to start to see some major shifts in everything from jobs to decision making and even our social structures. So, how does this affect us in healthcare? These technological shifts are going to impact our industry. And according to the World Economic Forum, these are the 8 areas that we need to be looking at. Number 1, information access. With the advent of the digital age, the internet and smartphones have revolutionized the way that we share information. This is where it gets cool. It's no longer just about the doctor and the hospitals. Patients have access to the same information as their doctors. They are now becoming patient focused prompt engineers. They're finding ways to have AI help them manage their own healthcare better. I even use ChatGPT to help manage my own care as well as my parents'. Number 2, we need to think about economic transformations. With all of these technological advancements, entire industries are being disruptive. This is creating new job sectors, changing how we work. But here's the tough part. As automation like chatbots start to take over certain jobs, we as societies need to think about people that are going to be left behind. What happens to them? What can we do? What are the jobs that we can create to help? Number 3, social interactions. The way that we connect, it has shifted dramatically. We've got social media, we've got new communication technologies, and now even AI is starting to reshape how we're interacting in our relationships in our communities. What's a perfect example? I've seen 4 or 5 different types of AI that's being used to help those with dementia. So the technology, it's no longer just a tool, it's becoming a force of positive change in social care. Number 4, environmental changes and solutions. Of course, technology is not without its challenges, and it brings even more challenges. So it's creating environmental issues because of the amount of energy that we're using. But maybe, just maybe, we can use the AI to help us figure out how to solve the problems that we're creating. It's a balancing act, and we just need to keep innovating. Number 5, healthcare advancements. In healthcare, we've seen technology improve diagnostics, treatments, life expectancy. But here's the rub. Living longer doesn't mean that we're healthier. We need to start thinking about not just how we live longer, but how do we live better? Number 6, education. The education sector has been completely transformed by online learning platforms and digital resources. The best part? It's easier than ever just to access what we need to learn, no matter where we are. Think about it. We can go to school online. We can go to school across the world if we want to. What is education going to look like in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years? Because we have all the information that we need at our fingertips. Number 7, privacy and security. We've heard it a million times. Data protection and cybersecurity are more important than ever. But I want you to think about this. What if your data is suddenly owned by another country? Your personal information is being used to create algorithms that may not have the outcomes that you might want. This is something that we need to think about seriously. And last but not least, number 8, the accelerating pace of change. Here's the big takeaway. Technological change is happening faster than ever. It's like a parabola. It's going like this and it's going to hockey stick up. We're not just talking about tech for tech's sake. Absolutely not. What we're talking about are major shifts in healthcare, in our workforce, in our social interactions, privacy, and more. It's a lot to process, but one thing's for sure. We are on the cusp of something big. I'd really love to hear your thoughts about this. What's next? What's the big change that's coming? And what do you think that we should be ready for? Let's keep this conversation going in the chats. Now, if you're curious about how AI could improve your organization's care delivery, get your AI readiness checklist today. You can find it down in the post. All right, guys. It has been a crazy couple of weeks. And for some reason, I feel like it's just going to keep getting crazier. And I'll keep you updated. Catch you on the flip side.